down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Hello. Oh, I gotta adjust get my chat working. All right, there we go. Welcome back to another stream of Reality on the Norm. So if you haven't seen any of these streams before, Reality on the Norm is Reality on the Norm is a setting of characters and locations. It's a town that was developed by, along with art assets and stuff for them, that was developed by the Adventure Game Studio community, which is an IDE or an engine for developing old or adventure games in the style of the old LucasArts and Sierra adventure games, like Monkey Island and King's Quest. The idea behind the series was that anyone could make a game using the provided art assets, and the art assets were also low enough quality that people could feel like they could add new locations and characters to them without feeling like they didn't match the style established, because the art is bad enough that it doesn't matter how bad an artist you are, they'll you'll fit in with what you do. And then in providing people a location and a set of characters that they could kind of learn how to use AGS, Adventure Game Studio, without, necessarily um, having a firm idea of like, oh, I want to make this big game or whatever. So that's the idea behind it. The first game was made by Ben Croshaw, aka Yahtzee, much later of Zero Punctuation Frame. We have played through a series of these games. Last time we played a game called Cabbages and Kings, which is the first one of a trilogy. Made by a guy named Creed Millay and another guy named just a sec, Dexter Quixote or Denzel. I think yeah, and that Cabbage and King starred this pair of basically stoner dropout, or not dropout, but like stoner, losers, I guess you would say, named Melt and Drake. And at the end of the game, they discovered a plot by the evil Baron Wolfgang to overthrow reality on the norms, friendly mayor, the zombie Michael Gower, and take over the town. And that's where this game picks up. So, gonna do this, and I think, let's see if this, I think this does work. Good. Alright. Oh, might need to turn down the sound a bit. Okay. Oh, I need to turn down the sound for me. And also, I don't think I can turn it down with my headset. This is one of those games where, hilariously, if I use my headset volume control, it actually treats it as like skipping dialogue. Alright. Alright, so let's go over this one more time. Okay. Shit. Oh, it reset my volume control. Well, that's baffling. He's shit. Okay, we're gonna fucking... God darn it. Also, I have the problem with these games if I lose my cursor control very easily. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start because it's like fucking my volume, which means I'm not getting to hear. Yeah, it resets my volume. That's really annoying. Why is it? Oh, that's baffling. Okay. So the Baron, our landlord, is planning to take over town so that he can have his revenge against the chicken that killed his brother. Trying to... Oh, okay, there we go. Yep, that's right. He's in cahoots with Yahtzee, the genial supervillain, who is giving him general backup in his plans. You two want to stop him, partly because you like Gower, partly because you're opposed to evil plans as a matter of principle. So you fled your apartment for fear of detection and came to camp out here in the woods. That's it exactly, Mika. Nail, head, pow! No, it's still super loud. Jesus. Oh, audio with headsets. Mika has a couple of questions. Number 1, why is he here? Me? You. Why, I'm a doctor of journalism. I can smell the stench of corruption from 6 miles hence. This is, yeah, the doc's our major strategist. And he knows exactly which moldy logs to dig under for silverside mushrooms. Alright, question number 2. Why am I here? You? Well, we just thought you'd like to help. And you can always take pictures and sell the story later. Okay, I'm in. So what's the plan, Doc? The way I see it, we'll have to tempt Gower out of his office. To do this, we'll need a sexy female zombie. Where will we get one of those? We kill Melt, dress his cadaver up in some meek spare clothes, then resurrect his corpse using foul magics. I don't like this plan. Why not? Just rather a plan that didn't involve my death. Sorry. It's still so loud. I don't... At least it does, I realize it does pause when I do this, so... Well, we're all gonna have to make some sacrifices for this Melt. Yeah, but I don't want your sacrifice to be me. Alright, so we try plan B. We split up. Mika, I want you to go out to Yahtzee Brand's store and find out whatever you can. Do whatever it takes. I'm heading over to the mayor office to warn Gower of this heinous plot. Next, Melt, I want to break into Baron Wolfgang's mansion and dig up whatever you can. How am I supposed to get in? Ever since the chicken incident, security's been through the roof. God. Can't talk sometimes. You could go and see Max. Max Griff, Private Eye? Yeah, he owes us one from the old days. I'll go give him a knock. What about me? I want you to search for the woods for the mystical, magical kitten of yore. You haven't heard of it? I assumed it was local lore. This nice old man in an alley told me all about it. The man. Kind of ragged, tall, hangs around next to a jukebox. Yes, you know him? He's the local crazy, Doc. Well, I want Drake to search the woods anyway. The kitten is said to guard a vortex in time. It will allow you to travel back to the Victorian era and gather invaluable information on the Baron. Alright, I'm up for a wander in the woods. Okay, let's make tracks. I'll see you all back here at midnight. Oh god! It resets its fucking sound every time. It shouldn't be able to even fucking do that. How is it able to reset its own volume? Windows! Don't let things do that. Anyway, welcome to Kittens Cacti. Oh, yeah. Denzel Quixote. That's what I remembered, but then that's not what... Okay. Whoop, whoop, I had it. Okay, there we go. And it did it again. It's just resetting it every, like... Okay, I hope it doesn't reset it like every screen. That would make this... I don't know what I would do in that situation because it's way too loud. Alright. Cozy little campfire. Pretty purple tree. No, they made them that color. Carrying nothing. Oh my god, look at his walk cycle. It resets every time. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, what happens if I do this? Well, that made it much quieter in general. Okay, that seems to work. I should turn down the global volume instead of the application volume. Oh no, you guys can't hear it at all though. That's interesting. Alright. There we go. Okay. Seems like it's all fine now. Other than I gotta get my cursor back. There it is. Alright. A bottle of Kia Ora. I haven't seen that for years. Well, it's half drunk, warm, and flat, but it might come in handy. You know, the old Kia Ora advert had a big effect on me. I can remember the first time I saw it, as if it were yesterday. Yesterday. I don't know, I guess the dialogue wasn't clicking.
It's too orangey for crows. It's just for me and my dog.
I'll be your dog. I'll be your dog. We all adore
Oh, I do have to actually click the dialogue, that's weird. The raccoons had just finished, and its strangely haunting theme tune is still rattling through our brains. I was about to ask Melt if he found Melissa Raccoon as worryingly attractive as I did when it came on. A jingle so catchy, but I knew even then that it would be branded into my brain forever. And then the Raggy Dolls came on. So I guess it wasn't really all that great of an influence on me after all. This is like a... It's not really a maze, but it is a... That's clearly a thing. Oh. Well, it hurt my hand. I guess I don't get to pick it up right now. Hello? Well, that's a cheery sight. A bottle of gin. Meanwhile... Yes, sir. Can I help you? You've got to let me in to see the mayor right now! It's a matter of severe and utmost urgency. Sir, you could fill in a form and take a seat. Listen. Listen very carefully to the words that emerge from between my lips. Someone is planning to discredit or possibly depose the mayor, and I think he needs to know about it. I'm sorry, but I can't just let you in. I'll need to see some ID. God damn it! Look here, several press cards in several different names. Surely one of these is good enough for you? No, you'll have to go and bring me something. What? A sandwich, I think. What? Crocodile one, and... Look here, you evil blonde-haired lizard-faced bastard. Either you open that door right now, or... And don't be long about it. Alright. Well, here we have a perfect example of little man syndrome. A powerless wretch placed in a place of authority. No way was I going to get involved in his nasty little quest. This was a puzzle game? Then so be it. I'd make my own puzzle. The leaf was on the computer, that litter bin, and the can of lighter fluid in my left breast pocket. See how calm and reasonable Mr. Authority is with the small but panic-making fire on his hands. But first, a little chemical relief. I've a sheet of black microdots that are just begging to make my day more interesting. Yeah, what I was saying earlier, this is, fucking, Jesus, what the hell is his actual name? Hunter S. Thompson. And then a small and controlled fire. I don't do the whole talking to the dead thing. It's seriously bad juju. Well, I don't... Okay. I want to know who it was, but I guess it's not anyone we know. My god, it's a werecrow. I can feel its eyes burning into me like cigarette ends. If I talk to it, it might have a chance to hypnotize me. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Can we go? No. Okay. Well, that's curious. Wait. We can't go down. What? I'm very confused. What? Uh-huh. Oh. Oh! Well, I would say the game... I'm not sure if this is intentional or not. Is the game's geography supposed to be fucked up? I don't know. Got this little walk cycle. Oh, look. It's Mary, the thirsty telepathic fox. She can probably hear me thinking about her. Hey, Mary. Sorry, dear, but Mary's too stressed out to speak right now. Maybe you've had a little drink? Yes, dear. I'm sure that would help. Hello there, Drake. Hey, Mary. Want a swig of this? Oh, thank you ever so, love. So what's up? You look frazzled. Oh, Drake, a werecrow has thrown Gerard and I out of our den. A werecrow? Yes, the dreadful and mighty feared Korax. It's a fox that turns into an evil crow at full moon. Wow. Look, Mary, have you heard of a magical, mystical kitten of the woods? Of course. If I wasn't so preoccupied, I'd take you to meet it. If I get rid of the Korax, then you'll take me to the kitten. Of course. How does one defeat a werecrow? Is it a silver bullet job? No. Werecrow is immune to everything save being thrashed by a thistle. A thistle, huh? Well, I suppose that makes as much sense as silver bullets or garlic. That's right, dear. But this particular werecrow, he is mighty indeed. Indeed? I fear a simple thistle will not be enough. You must infuse the thistle with something else first. Something that is simply too powerful for crows. Kite string. All I got is a piece of the kite. Meanwhile, hello? Oh, Max? Get lost, kid. This isn't the time. What? Who? Melt. I know no Melt. Get the hell out. Jesus, Max, I can smell the bourbon from here. What, forget to put the lid back on before you smashed it in the cabinet? It's right there. Come on, Max, you're supposed to be the big hard gumshoe. I heard you sobbing into your desk from outside. What? Some punk took my lucky dollar. Without that... Oh. Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry, but there's bigger fish to fry right now. I need to call in that favor. Favor? Come on, don't try to tell me you can't remember that dark and stormy night. Yeah, I remember it, kid. Remember it as if it were a cheesy black and white flashback. Hi, Daimon. That's why we have Kiora? What's the relationship between Kiora and crows? I don't know. I don't know what Kiora is. So the night was dark, the air thick and heavy, pregnant with little thunder babies. Been almost 15 weeks since my last case. When the kid breezed into my office like he were an Eskimo's fort in a sauna. This continuity is confusing to you. What's the confusing continuity to you, PM? He was long and lean and worth less than spit. He reminded me of the state of my finances. Hello? Stay there in the doorway, kid. Nothing personal, but I just don't trust you. Just stay there while we talk and don't move too quickly. I'm packing heat. If you go sharp for your pocket, you'll be looking down the business end of a long-barreled 44. Watch for like 3 minutes as change characters twice. Well, these are like cutscenes. We're only playing the one character. But the start of the game was like all the 4 characters beat up and were like the situation from the end of the last game, because this is a continuation. They all made up a plan for each one of them to do something. So we're seeing what the other guys are doing while we're walking around the forest doing nothing. I've learned from long, harsh experience just how to put a cocksure young punk in his place. Give him a bit of the quick, hard, no-nonsense discipline that they never got home. And of course, so we went into Melt here when he's going to talk to Max, and then we're going into a flashback from Max's perspective as he's talking about when he first met Melt. So it is confusing, but give a bit of the quick, hard, no-nonsense discipline that they never got at home, and they'll bend you like daisies to the sun. Look, I don't really care about your penis inadequacies or how you attempt to resolve them. Oh boy. Oh, smartass pseudo-educated punk. Like he knew anything about my penile inadequacies. So what the hell do you want? Just so happens I was in Dominatrix 5 minutes back, Max, which is the pizza place. My face didn't even flicker. That's so. You wanted a deep pan Hawaiian, but they just give someone else the last pineapples. If you just came in here to remind me of the recent past, it's been a wasted effort, son. I got the last Hawaiian. You can have a slice if you want. The situation was tense. There was this kid offering to share his thick, juicy pizza. Diamond said, it's a very unfortunate classic UK TV ad for Kiora features the tagline, it's too orangey for crows, it's only for me and my dog. Oh. Did you see the bit where they flashed back to an advert for Kiora? I didn't hear. I don't know if that part was said. I did not hear it, but I was also a little bit baffled by the whole thing. So there was me, so hungry that my ribs felt like they were about to touch my spine. But the kid clearly wasn't working in a spirit of altruism. His kind never do. There would be a price, all right. You'd give it to me. Uh-huh. What for? Security? Security? Look, you just take the pizza and enjoy it, all right? And then one day, a day they may never come, I'll call on you to ask a favor. A favor? What the hell? The kid came back next week, wanted to help him find where he's hidden his stash. I can handle that. Oh, you missed that. Yeah, it flashed back to Melton Drake as kids in front of a TV that was playing that ad. Or a ad for Kiora. It's like, Kiora? Favor? Okay. And surely the sorry specimen didn't have the cojones to get himself into anything heavy. The pizza's deep pan, right? The deepest. You got a deal, kid. Took that slice of pizza and he walked out of my life. But I knew he'd be back one day to even the score. And here you are. So what the hell is it, kid? What's this favor of yours gonna be? There's bad juju's going down. The Varen's in on it. Wolfgang? Wouldn't surprise me. So what do you want me to do? Well, I was gonna ask you to help me break into his mansion. Not tonight, kid. Right now it'd take me 3 tries to look through a ladder. To look through a ladder? Yeah, I figured. But I do owe you, and Max Griff never welches. Here, catch. A key? A skeleton key. That'll get you inside without setting off the alarms. Now beat it. I've got drunken sobbing to be getting on with. You're a prince among men, Max. Just do me a favor and pass me that litter bin before you leave. Oh, he knocked over. I didn't see him knock it over. I guess he did that in between the cutscenes. Or in the flashback. Gonna need something to puke up into a minute. Alright. Well, I kind of wanted the... Oh, well, I guess... Old TV ads involving crows, I shouldn't be surprised. Well, it's definitely very confusing, the geography. I think it's deliberately confusing. Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Hi, Mary. Meanwhile, what is Mika up to? Hello. Hello. Welcome to your local Yahtzee brand store. What can I do to help you? Well, there's something I'd like to know. Wink. If you're trying to use your womanly charms on me, I should remind you that all Yahtzee workers are neutered upon confirmation of their contract. As a precaution, following that spate of topless robberies last year. Oh. So all that bosom thrusting you did when you entered was a bit of a waste of time. It did nothing for you at all? Great. Don't be offended. Aesthetically, it was fantastic. Well, thanks. We've got a help wanted sign up, but nobody's been in. And I've been working without break for over a year now. I could do with some time off. Well, would I have access to the back room? You mean the book room where all our records and secret files are kept? That back room, yes. Yes, you would. Also, minimum wage minus uniform contributions and an employee's 2% discount from selected stock. Well, alright. How hard can working here be? Hello, welcome to your local Yahtzee brand store. How can I help you? Oh, I'd like to buy... Oh, what? What do you call those? Those things. Those things you clean the things with? I like the, her Yahtzee brand, like outfit and hair. I'm doing alright, Mary. How are you? Okay, yeah, it's deliberately, like, nonsense geography. Okay. That's fine. It's a pretty little thistle. I've dunked the thistle in the Kiora. And now got a soggy thistle and a little bit of biomass in my Kiora. I hope you're happy. Okay, you dirty, stinking werecrow. I'm gonna thistle thrash you within an inch of your life. And then tear your tail feathers out as a souvenir. What? Well... oh, no, I need to go back. There we go. Hey, Mary. Sorry, dear, Mary's too stressed out to speak right now. Oh, I gotta give her... What? Oh, maybe I just give her this. Hey, Mary. Oh, hello again, Drake, dear. Did you manage to cast out the Korax? Check it out. Feathers of the Werecrow. Oh, thank you, dearie. Now Gerard and I can return to our abode, and I can watch Quincy, and Gerard can shave. How did a Werecrow get into your den, anyway? It was disguised as a little lost weasel. Gerard let it in. And once you invite a Werecrow into your home, you're at its mercy. Like with vampires. And bailiffs. Can you take me to see the magical mystical kitten of the woods now? Of course. Follow Mary. Meanwhile, Melt has broken into the Baron's home, apparently. Bloody skeleton key. I'm gonna break Griff's arm next time I see him. If it wasn't for that half brick I picked up, the off chance it'd still be outside. Right, let's have a look through the Baron's notes. Top secret notes. Do not read. Ever, ever, ever. This could be what I'm after. Could be. Jesus. The Baron's written that since the journalist he hired to discredit Gower has gone AWOL, he's gonna have to take direct action. He's gonna assassinate Gower tonight when he leaves the mayor office to go on his nightly sabbatical. Isn't that just going home for the night? The Baron's gonna be shooting from the top of the Reality on the Norm boot depository. That's the place all the old worn-out boots in town are kept under ordinance of the old mayor. This is pretty dark. I better get back to the campfire. Kiora and Quincy is the very 90s UK student aesthetic. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is, that points to the developers. Cute little kitty. Hello. Greetings, mortal. Behold, for I am the magical mystical kitten of the woods. Really? Wow. Bathe in my glory. Oh, I am. You are indeed brave. You have conquered the trials that I laid out to test you. You bested the werecrow and the evil stinging thistle. You climbed the slippery tree of Fendoma and avoided the evil witch who cuts out people's tongues. The what? You won the trust of Mary the Vixen. Yeah, me and Mary, we're like that. And now you stand here before me. I also stole a bottle of gin from a corpse. You did? Ugh. But anyway, yes. I will grant you my aid. I will grant you access to the fissure in time. Without knowing why? I could be going back into history for anything. I mean, what if I disturb the timelines? If the Back to the Future movies taught us nothing else, they taught us that. I really don't care about the timelines. Above and behind it all, I am Kitten, and kittens cannot comprehend such dangers. To be frank, it's a bit of a miracle that I can even talk. Oh. So the potential alteration of history doesn't really worry me at all. Hey, you know what worries me? The ending of the movie Cocoon. I mean, you've got Steve Guttenberg on the boat with all the old people getting chased by police. And his boat disappears into the fog and the police lose him. Then the aliens sneak down and all the old people are taken up, leaving Gutenberg all by himself. And then the movie ends. But Gutenberg's gonna be done for the murder of all those old people, man. No way you'd get off with it. So, where's this time rift? Wander off down the path behind me, and you will find the rift. Thank you, kitten. It's okay. Oh, really? It's true indie video games. A lamppost. A wardrobes. Just like in, Time Bandits. How could I forget that? Clothes with dwarfs in it. This is very British. A Victorian child by the looks of him. Right, so the time we're supposed to take us back to Victorian times to do research on the Baron. Unclear why that would help us do research on the Baron. Hello there, little boy. Are you a satyr? A what? A satyr? Are you one? Satire? Satyr. Satire? No. Satyr, a mystical creature, also known as a faun, half man, half goat. Is this some kind of dig at my beard? Just you came out of the cupboard and... I see. Yes, I am a satyr, and my magical fawn breath will destroy you, unless Satyrs don't have magical breath. Are you sure? Yes. Oh. Will you take me to your magical homeland? It's not so magical, but I might if you give me a wish. A wish? Yeah, Victorian children have to grant any satyrs they meet a wish. Satyrs they meet. It's an old satire tradition. Go and ask your mother. Sadly, the Lady Wolfgang has little interest in legends. She is a lady of science. She is a lady of science. But I would be loath to break the tradition, sir. I will gladly grant you a wish. What is your desire? Well, world peace? That's a little beyond my influence, sir. Anyway, the Empire is safe under the rule of our queen. You can tell me all you know about the Baron. I fear I will not. My uncle is an intensely private man, and I respect his wishes. Also, he may beat me if you find out I told you anything about his experiments. Experiments, huh? I could give you the key to let you out of this room. Well, that would be nice, yeah. But I would have to ask for something in return. Drat. I'd like you to retrieve my handcrafted bust of the Queen from the flower vase. I dropped it in there while reenacting her glorious coronation this morning. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. It's a little quiet. So I can turn it up. This might be too much. It's not like it's important, but just so it's not just me. Alright. Okay, I'll take a rose. Wait, I thought that's what we were looking for. I thought you said he dropped it in the vase. Also, I thought the room door was locked. I guess not. He looks familiar. It's Lord Vincent of Vaporub, the chief of police. Oh. Somberly dressed man. Say there, my man. Yeah? You don't have the key to this door, do you? No, I don't. Drat. I need to be out of here to continue with the preparations. Preparations? For the funeral, man. Funeral? Yes, the late Lady Wolfgang, the Baron's grandmother. You're an undertaker? Indeed I am. Claudius Magnet is my name. Here, take this. A little magnet on a chain? Yes, rather novel. What? A little too convenient, if you ask me. It's my sigil instead of a business card. Magnet, you see? Oh, very nice. You can keep it. Thank you. Just like that fishing game I got for one Christmas. Last Christmas, in fact. Melt bought me it. Here we go. One hand-carved bust. That's magnetic? Alright. So Hunter S. Thompson here started a fire to go meet Zombie Mayor Gower and warn him of the assassination plot. Gower! Zombie Mayor! Whatever! What the... Quickly, no time for explanations. There's a plot to discredit and possibly depose you, and you may not be safe here. Also, the building's on fire. On fire? Is this something to do with my enemies? I fear the exact circumstances surrounding the origin of this blaze will never become clear, Mayor. But this is terrible. Oh, and your secretary's dead. Fuck. Dead? Yes, hideously butchered. Must have been the work of that madman who's after you. Oh my. I'll have to order another one from Generic Secretaries R Us. Quickly now, open that window and let's get out of here. But isn't that isn't the kind of window that opens? Then take up a chair and smash it, you half-rotted fiend! There's nothing here to break it with. We're both gonna be cooked! Mayor, listen. I couldn't help but notice that your left leg's a little loose. Hey kid, here's your bust. Oh, thank you. Here's the key, as per our arrangement. So there's no chance of you telling me anything about your uncle? Well, the laboratory he uses with my father lies beneath the elephant's head. Thank you. Well, I do actually have the key now. Now I just have an extraneous magnet. Whoops. An elephant head. Trumpet. Fox, July 1872. Better not mention this to Mary. Peasant, October 1823. He looks familiar. My god, a ghost elephant. I bet at night it shakes itself free of its earthly remains and thunders around the corridors trumpeting. Cowskin rug. That's pretty vile. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Well, that's very confusing. My god, she's beautiful. If I talk to her, I'm bound to say something stupid. You're beautiful. I beg your pardon. I said hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Drake. Mr. Drake? I am Lady Elvira Wolfgang. You're married to the Baron's brother? Lord Percival, yes. Oh, that's a pity. Is it? Why? Well, he's a kind man, if a little preoccupied by his inventions. Oh, see, if you are married to me... Are you here for the funeral? Yes. Did you know old Lady Wolfgang? I was her, groundsman. I'm gonna turn it down. Whoop. Is that not a good thing to be? I might have been her butler. Try and get my cursor back. You can't recall. It's been a traumatic few days. I understand. I knew you would. So what do you do? Livestock. I am currently involved in the breeding of the better mouse. We wish to create a mouse that will not only sing soft lullabies to children and the infirm, but also be able to sword fight and joust in order to entertain navvies and the underclass. Well, that's neat. Maybe one of your descendants will order a mouse with a human create a mouse with a human ear on its back. That's preposterous. Of course it is. Well, Mr. Drake, that is all. I may speak to you later. Okay. Do we give her a rose? I brought you a flower because you're a princess and princesses deserve flowers. Why, Mr. Drake, a beautiful rose. Thank you. But you know I am betrothed. I thought you were married. I don't even know what betrothed means. But you are married to another man. And you almost certainly died before I was born. And the whole culture class thing, we'd never get over that. I do not follow your words, Mr. Drake, but I feel they flatter me. Yes, yes, of course they do. But it would never work out. So be happy with your husband, breed your mice, and have lots of descendants that look just like you. That way I might meet your great-granddaughter when I get home. And it would be a little like us two being together. For me, anyway. You'd be dead. I fear you've lost me again, Mr. Drake. I'm sorry, Lady Elvira, but this is one of those doomed romance things. Romance? Look, it just wouldn't work, okay? Goodbye. Wait, I have a gift for you too. A mouse. He can't sing, but I think he'd like to, and he has all the signs of becoming a world-class swordsman. But remember, if you want him to fight, you cannot take the sword to the mouse. You must take the mouse to the sword. Oh, very zen. Well, thank you, Elvira. I'll think of you whenever he squeaks. Farewell, Mr. Drake. I'll treasure this rose until it wilts. But please, for the sake of decency, we must not be seen together. We must not speak again. Navvies are manual laborers. Okay, thank you. It's a ghost elephant. It won't be afraid of an ordinary mouse. Well, how do I get a dead mouse? That seems cruel. I think you need to get your mouse a sword. Well, I don't know where to get that either. Can I go down? No. Oops. Clicked out. Can we go back? Oh, we can. Weird. Okay. Oh. Also, what is going on there? Oh. Okay. Oh, we can't go back this way? Seems like we cannot go back this way. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Oh, fucking do better dialogue scripting, please. Did just using the mouse and the elephant not work? No, it didn't. Because it's a ghost elephant, so it's not afraid of an ordinary mouse. Can you give the dude the key? I don't think so because I can't unlock this door. It doesn't stay unlocked anyway. Nope. Wait. He doesn't say anything new now that you have the key. No, all the dialogue basically repeats if you talk to anyone, like the full conversation, it's not very well scripted. Which is how I have a duplicate magnet, because I talked to him again. It's let's see. Also, am I fighting the interface here? I don't think I'm supposed to have either of these things. It's not like there's a lot of options to interact. Also, yeah, this is... Oh, and it's doing the whole thing again. Oh my god, even though she's like, we shouldn't talk again. Oh yeah, I think she's supposed to be in the rose position, but she's not. I hope you're not supposed to be able to get her cage. I don't think so though, because it's not. It would be an object, not part of her sprite. Now you know why you shouldn't speak to her again. I mean, that's true. What is the statue for? Oh, it is swords, right? Oh! God, fucking pixel hunting. Alright. We're fine. Let's see what Mika's up to. Well, that was a big waste of time. I went through all the records and didn't find a single reference to the Baron. It's almost as if Yahtzee doesn't know him at all. I skipped a line by accident. I better get to the fire. The Yahtzee guy hasn't turned up yet, but I'm sure the store will be okay. Hello, Firehawk. Two little brass swords, just the right size for a hamster dealer. And guard. Squeak. Squeak. Have at you. Squeak. Oh no, what have I done? Did I kill the mouse? A cute little ghost mouse. I'm alright. How are you? Good job murdering the mouse. Yep. Stand back, elephant. Ghost mouse. Well, beloved brother, here we are. Indeed, sweet sibling. And what cruel twist of fate should make our grandma die right now when we are ready to begin the experiment? God might know, I do not. We cannot continue with our experiment in kitten condensing during our official period of mourning. Of course we cannot. Tongues would wag. But we are so close. Indeed. Yesterday I squashed 4 tabby kittens into a space no bigger than 4 inches square. We are that close to reaching critical kitten mass. If we stop now, we would lose it forever. There is a solution. We could use the sleep pods. You mean, yes, we enter our steam-powered suspended animation devices and sleep straight through the period of mourning. All 6 months of it? Yes, then we resume our work when the mourning period is over, but for us, no time will have passed. Genius, indeed. To the pods! These evil bastards. Squeezing kittens into tiny spaces, that kind of stuff I just don't stand for. They're gonna pay. Sleep pods, eh? They set dials to wake them up in 6 months' time. I'm gonna change the setting and send them into the far future. So that man and kittenkind can be free of their evil forever. 100 years, I reckon that should do it. He'll never bother anyone in that distant tomorrow. I mean, I better go back and thank the magical mystical kitten so I can get back to the campfire. We came from that direction, but... Hey, kitten, you'll never guess. Oh, I will. I already know. You trapped the Baron and his brother in their sleep pods. How? I am more than just the magical, mystical kitten of the woods. Others know me as the Omni Kitten. I am the physical, actual representation of every kitten that ever was, is, has, or could have been. What? I was created by the Baron and his brother during their experiments into kitten condensing. One day, following the period of mourning after their grandmother's funeral, they managed to squeeze 23 kittens into a 3¼ inch area. The kittens imploded in a blinding light, becoming a single super dense mass. And when the smoke cleared, there I was, the only, the every, Omni Kitten. Well, that sounds horrible. Oh, it was, but it never happened now, thanks to you. They stayed in the pods and squished kittens not. You have the gratitude of every kitten ever. Our lives are a little sweeter because of your actions. But if they never created you, how could you be here now talking to me? I am the Omni Kitten. Once I have been created, I always will have existed. Well, if you say so. Look, I'm a bit in a hurry here. Then go. But remember, if you ever shall have need of me, just call and I shall come. I repay. Thank you, Omni Kitten. It's alright. You sure Gal will be alright in the woods? Yeah, the Omni Kitten will look after him. I told you, it owes me a favor. But he's only got one leg now! So why didn't you give him his leg back, Doc? Well, I guess I've just grown a little attached to it. I'm still concerned about the lack of info on the Baron in Yahtzee's files. If the Baron was in cahoots with Yahtzee, there should be some record of it. Hush, the Baron will hear us. I could hear you all along. You fell for it, didn't you? You really think I would be involved with some filthy industrialist like Yahtzee? I'm a gentleman. But we heard you talking to him on the phone. No, you heard me talking while standing next to the phone. I never even picked it up. Damn, that's right. Why didn't I notice that? I laid a false trail for you to follow while I went about my true plans. I needed you out of your apartment while a team of archaeologists dug beneath your floor. What? Why? For the sacred stone of Meow! A stone that has been hidden there for 100 years. A stone I now carry in my pocket. A stone that grants the bearer complete control over any one kitten. Well, that sounds really useful. Oh no. Yes, one kitten. What good could that do? Hardly an army. But say there was one kitten, who is the sum of all kittens. You're talking of the theoretical Omni Kitten! But such a creature would be far too powerful to be controlled by any magics. Indeed. Phew. Unless that Omni Kitten was in the proximity of some essence-draining life force. Such as, say, a zombie. You've been manipulating us like puppies all along! Yes, I have. It'll never work, Baron. I fiddled with your time knob. You never wake up until the far future now. Soon you'll just dissolve like a cheap special effect. You really are a fool. Well, that's besides the point. I saw it all from within my pod. The Victorian era was the turn of the 20th century. Your era is the turn of the 21st century. So, a century's 100 years long, Drake. Shit! Yes, you are the reason I ended up in this despicable century in the first place. And therefore I can hold you indirectly responsible for the death of my brother. But I know you are not the true villain. That is the chicken who has eluded me for so long. But now, when I take control of the Omni Kitten, and therefore command an unstoppable army composed of every kitten that ever sucked milk, vengeance will be mine. Now I hold aloft the sacred stone of Meow and say, Omni Kitten, do you hear me? So then, when I was giving a speech, you see, this pirate comes bursting up from under the stage. Really? Well, I never. So I gave him the job of postman, and you'll never guess, later on we found out he couldn't read. Well, I never. Then the night before the election, this pirate comes running up and going on about a bomb, and... Gosh, how about that? Sorry, I'm boring you, aren't I? Well, yes, a little. I'm a kitten at the core of it all, you see. Rather specialized field of interests. I understand. It must be terrible for you stuck here listening to me going on. But you bet you've got balls of wool that need chasing and things. Yes, and I'm sure you're desperate to rush off, crack someone's head open, and feast on the 900 within? Touché. Sigh. What do you think that funny little man wanted to keep my leg? Why, do you think? I don't know. Do you think he'll look after it? I don't know. Think I'll get it back? Oh, goo. I don't. Wait. Omni Kitten, can you hear me? Yes? Pardon? Will you obey me? Yes, I will obey you. Well, that's very nice of you, but... Omni Kitten, will you make the other kittens obey me? Yes. I say, are you alright? All of them. All. Good. Tell them to gather at the foot of the boot depository and await my further orders. Depository. Orders. A glass of water, perhaps? Good kitty. Good kitty. Now, my faithful kitten warriors, gather before me and pay heed to me by my words. You will go forth about this town, and you will hunt out the one who killed my brother. And you will bring him to me, and you will destroy anything that gets in your way. And you will scratch, and you will hiss, for I declare it chicken season. I think we may well have fucked up here. You reckon? Well, we finished that game. Oh, I didn't realize the cats knocked over the camera. When did you do that? You guys didn't move. What happened? You did something. Why is it not like... It's not resting. Oh, do I need to do it like this? There we go. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Oh no, did you see me? Alright. Be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll start the next game. Okay. So we'll start the next game. We'll note that this game is not finished. It was never finished. It ends on a cliffhanger. I still have a lot of... I don't have any bad memories of it, but we'll see. Let's see here. Let's do this. Oh, weird. I don't think it should do that. Alright. Yeah, so this is the third game of this trilogy, starring Milton Drake. So we're picking up where the last one left off. This game is unofficially known as, or officially unofficially known as, Apocalypse Meow. We'll see the official title in a second. In Cabbages and Kings, there were no cabbages, and there were no kings, which is the first game in the series. In Kittens and Cacti, the cacti were missing in action. This time, all bets are off. Koalas and conmen and krakens and Catholics and kerfluffles and chicanery and kayaks and codeine and knapweed and Cossacks. A reality on the norm game. Oh, that cracks me up after all these years. Ugh. What the... I was on the roof of the boot depository with the others and... Kittens. How'd I get... Oh. The floor gave way. The others must still be up there. Well, I guess it's down to me. What the hell am I meant to do? Find the Omni-Kitten? Go after the chicken? Find some way to destroy that magic stone? Shit. First things first. I'm gonna have to survive in this cruel, harsh, post-kid-apocalypse world. I'm gonna need a few things. A Dodge Interceptor, a leather outfit, a shotgun, a mangy dog, and some kind of leg brace. Yeah, that should do me. But where's a boy to find such things in a kitten-filled wasteland? Where'd be open? Yahtzee brand. Start with a piece of paper. You are carrying... Oh, green herb. Hiking boots. Wellington boots. Cowboy boots. Doc Martens. Combat boots, as worn by your mother. Chapter 1. Got Tito's, the Paws of Fate. Which is this full game, because as I said, it was never finished. There's never more than chapter 1. Well, here I am. Good old map screen. No kittens around. Good. That door looks familiar. Hey, anybody home? No more room here. Find somewhere else. The local post office. Rumor has it that J.B. Jones used the place to mail kittens to strange and exotic climes. This place has been in better states. Man, Kittens really gave this place a working over. Grown. What? Rest in peace. Oh, 1 week from retirement. Apparently all the kittens have all instinctive respect for the Radio Times PC user and yachting and boating world. Oh, that's the... front of the freezer cabinet's all smashed in. How the hell could a kitten do that? They've scratched up the counter just a bit. He's in a bad way. He's too heavy to lift from the floor. If I could get him onto my shoulders somehow, I think I'd be able to carry him. Hey man, you alright? I should try to get him to someone who can fix him up. Nice dangly light, kind of a low-rent chandelier. There'll be time for looting later. They ripped the chicken off the front of the cornflakes boxes. They ripped the... yeah, okay. It's locked. He must have a key. I wonder why he didn't escape to the back room. Well, what? Take his key. Give him the herb. You can't just leave the poor bastard here. He could be seriously injured. Okay. Well... I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, apparently that, which I couldn't look at. Didn't have a look at response, but it had a... okay. Okay, I've looped the rope around the light fitting and tied it around the clerk's legs. This is guaranteed to go well. 1, 2, heave! Look like a little like that tarot card. Okay, matey, let's get you out of here. Okay, man, it's gonna be fine from here on in. We're gonna get you over to the hospital and they'll... Sweet, jammy fuck. I do like this effect. He doesn't turn to the side. So the hospital is this way. Theoretically. I guess we can't go that way though. You rattle the door. Hey, let me in! Go away! Hey you there, open the door! Sorry, we open the door, the kids will get in. What? Come on! I've got a wounded man out here! What's going on down there? Huh? Someone at the door says it's hurt. Then let them in! But, open that door, Vix. Thank fuck. But the kittens! There's a man down there. Lander's right. He said, far from the horde of kittens, fine. I could not keep up with all that. He's safe now. He looks so small. The TV's jammed between channels, broadcasting fuzzy snow into the room. Hey, I'm watching that. Don't get smart with me. Standing in the corner, staring at the flickering static on the TV screen, is Vic's Vapor Rub, one of the security guards from the hospital. Normally, you rate him as no more than a harmless yet annoying tit. He's the sort of guy who thinks the height of wit to pull out a handful of pubes and drop them in your pint while you're at the bar. Lovely. Tonight, though, he's drawn out, twitchy, a nerve pulsing beneath one eye. Truth be told, he looks close to snapping. Hey man, what the hell do you want? Look, I know you were a little pissed at Alondra for letting us in here, but she's crazy. She could have gotten us all killed if those kittens had gotten in here. They would have scratched the furniture? Don't you joke, man. You didn't see what I saw when those kittens came pouring into the hospital. They scratched? Scratching wasn't the half of it. I'd give anything not to have seen that mess. I'm sorry. I don't want your fucking pity. Just how'd you get in here? Me and Biggs came here after the kittens tore through the hospital. Barely made it. Never thought Biggs would get here. But as soon as we got in, the kittens started crowding around. Like it was us they were after, you know? I don't think they're after you. You know something? No. Just doesn't get up with what I've seen outside. Kittens are everywhere. So, what do you reckon got into those kitties? Not a clue. Probably DVS, or some evil kitten cloning experiment or something. Or that weird Mackay from the pet shop. Whatever caused this is seriously gonna pay. Whoever. What's the plan? It's not something I'm gonna share with you. Me and Biggs got something worked out, sure. But frankly, I don't see why I should trust you. Oh, it's Biggs. But if it comes anywhere near my eyes, an emotion remotely resembling gouging. Oh, the spoon. Biggs stands in the kitchen, sweating nervously. His eyes occasionally flick over to the knife rack. Biggs is known to have, or known to claim to have, an incurable memory disorder. You wonder if it's for real. If it isn't, probably wishes it was right now. Spoon! Spoon! Have a 5-centimeter long spoon. Apparently it's important that we know how big the spoon is. What do you want? Oh, friendly. How are you holding up? What's it to you? Nothing. Just curious. Just, showing an interest in my fellow man. I'm alright, I guess. Just tense. Understandable. What are you doing in here? No windows. No way for those things to get in. And there's knives in case they do. What happened in the hospital? I can't remember. What? See, I have this condition. I have trouble forming new memories. It helps to write things down. But the hospital, yeah, that was bad. Can't recall the specifics, but it was bad. Yeah, it was. It was bad. Uh-oh. It sounded like it came from the bathroom. Jesus, just look at them go. I don't want to get too close to them. I forgot the details of this. It's just a really good, that's a really good version of the zombies in Resident Evil and stuff, like poking their hands through the windows, the boarded up windows. Portrait of a strangely cubic cow. Oh, I know what that's a reference to, but... Uh-oh. Kitty. Okay, don't move quickly. Try to find something to throw at it. No chain. Someone must have pulled it too hard. Eat this, kitty! Ah, pegged him. Oh, hey, there's an actual, like, mirror effect. It's just a mirror. Man, I look rough. It's been a long day. I hate looking at myself in mirrors. I end up just staring at, say, my nose for ages. Then after a while, just looks ridiculous. Makes no sense at all. Then you get thinking about the entire concept of noses, and you don't half talk some shit, you know that? Of course I do. It's an enduring personality trait, if you say so. I don't have a clue what to do. Stuck, huh? Yeah, a little. Keep on trucking, boy. Are you gonna try and throttle me? What? You know, like an Evil Dead 2. Ash is looking at his reflection, and then it lunges through the mirror, it gets him by the neck. Then he backs away, and it's just him. He's throttling himself. No, it's not in my plans. Oh. You'd like me to throttle you? Well, not really. But then, after Ash has been throttled, he lops one of his own hands off and replaces it with a chainsaw. Chainsaw hand could be fun. You really are an amazing person, you know that? Thanks! So are you one of those manifestations of guilt, then? What? You know, like when you wake up at 4 in the morning, and every past failure and fuck up in your life comes out for a parade around your bed? No, different thing. Oh. That reassures me, but I'd still like to know why you're talking to me, Reflection. Well, let's see. Have you done any drugs today? Well, some, yeah. Well, there you are then. I'm just a hallucination. Oh, thanks, Reflection. You're welcome. I really do feel this bond with you. Well, I've got things to do. Can't stand around talking to my reflection all day. That's alright. It's the same on this side of the glass. Did you hear all that? Yeah. Guy's gotta be crazy just babbling away to himself like that. Not the sort we want hanging around in a situation like this, eh? I don't think we should do anything just yet. That Jones kid would be pissed. Yeah. Better just keep an eye on him for now. Come on, let's get back downstairs. Right. Why'd we come up here anyway? I am an unconscious kitten. Oh, hi, Davy. Where's Alandra? Since she's the one who let us in. Look out there. Must be knee-deep in kittens. I've seen stranger things out of that window, believe me. Davy Jones looks tense, yet focused. He always was a boy you'd count on in an emergency. Ever since that time he spent away, he's been a little different, or so they say. Away, aka dead. A little darker, a little bitter, a little more cynical. And really, who could blame him? Not I. Sorry? Just thinking out loud. Hey. Hello. Was that you making all the noise downstairs? Why is the lighting not applied to him? Most of it. How'd you get past all the kittens? It wasn't easy. You're Davy Jones, right? So, Davy Jones. That's me. The alive, dead magic boy in the flesh, huh? Yep. Oh. So who are you? Drake. Stephen John. Good to have you aboard. Yeah, good to be here, mate. So, you don't remember me? No, we've met. Just once, but yeah, you had a cup of tea with me in Melt Tea. So how come you haven't got rid of the kittens yet? What? Why can't you just magic them away? Nothing seems to work on them. None of the usual kitten repelling spells, anyway. Not the mystical stern words of Ishtar? Or the phantasmagorical rolled up newspaper of the Brunnen G? Or the Harriet's exploding wool ball? Are you particularly skilled in kitten magic? It's a harder magic to master than black or white, it's true. But I'm sure I'm doing everything right. It's as if these kittens are somehow immune. So who's here? Well, you and whoever you came in with. The Yahtzee guy. Okay, there's Alondra. She's up in the loft working on a catapult. Oh, that's where she is. Alondra, the dark-haired girl in the trench coat? My girlfriend? Oh. And then there's Vix and Biggs, the security guards from the hospital. They're skulking around downstairs somewhere. What about your parents? They've locked themselves in their bedroom. Reckon they'll be okay? Yeah. So, you want to swap notes? Well, couldn't hurt, could it? Well, you know something, don't you? Look, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to turn me into a toad or set fire to my beard or anything, okay? I promise. Now spill. What? It's just an expression. Calm down. Tell me what you know. Alright. Well, it's a long and convoluted story. A lot of it doesn't even make any sense. Just try and tell me all the important details. Baron took control of one kitten that was all. Each kitty wants chicken. What was that? That was a haiku. A haiku containing all the information you need. Look, the Baron's taking control of the Omni Kitten using some magic stone. The Omni Kitten? It's involved? You know it? Of course. Isn't it the cutest? Yes, with its little green eyes and little pink nose. Yeah, but now we have no time for this. If the Baron's controlling the Omni Kitten, that means he can control any kitten ever, right? Right. Do you know what the Baron wants with them exactly? He's got them out looking for the chicken. You know, the one that killed his brother. His exact words were, I declare it chicken season. He's got them tearing up the whole town in search for one chicken? Mm-hmm. That's insane. Wait, that's why so many of them crowded around the house. You have chickens? Crisps! An extended family-sized multi-bag of chicken-flavored crisps! They're my dad's favorite. Or potato chips for the Americans. Crisps. Surely there's no chicken in these things, just salt and chemical flavorings. No, not these ones. He has to order them specially. Sometimes you have to pick out little bits of bone. Ick. And feathers. So you think that's what the chickens are after? Well, I can't be certain, but it seems the most likely explanation. Alandra's up in the loft working on some kind of catapult. She was wanting us to fling us all to safety, but if we can just get those crisps away from us, the kittens will all saw it off. Hopefully. Take the crisps to her and explain. Okay, man. Let me know if you need any more help. You're a bright kid. Well, thanks. No, I mean you're brighter than everything else here. You're practically glowing. Oh. Oh, that. Yeah, I frothed myself earlier. Whatever gets you through the day, I'm not here to judge. So what's it like being dead? Have you ever been... Right. No. How about having God himself tell you he hates you? Now that I get all the time. My ego's taken some serious battering over the years. Probably my id and my superego too, but I'm not really sure what they are. Death is not a barrel of laughs, in summary. I don't know, some of those speeches he wrote for Gower were a good chuckle. What? Sorry, I've drifted. What were we talking about? Never mind. Yeah, don't need to discuss the whole Davy Jones death thing again. How do you get to the loft? I guess we need to get the chips. Presumably be in the kitchen. Unless... Did Davy give us the chips? No. It's jammed shut. Okay, we gotta get in there. Spoon? No. Hey, look at this. Ah! It's okay, it's stunned. It can't hurt you. Get that little furry bastard away from me. Hey, Vix, check out this kitty. Ah! It's alright. It's stunned. You just get that little bastard away from me. Sorry if I spooked you. Never do that again, okay? Okay, okay. Immediately do it again. I don't know how to get to... Like, shouldn't there be a thing on... Hey, don't open that, they'll all get in. Listen, I think you should have another go at magic them. Well, I tried just about every spell I know. One last try can't hurt. Alright. Buxton, Heathcliff, Bagpuss, and Henry. Well, that was kind of cute. Yes. Not particularly helpful, though. No. Take a roll of tape. Yeah, there's a lot of these things that are like, they don't have look descriptions, but you can actually interact with them, which is not how I'm used to. Thick orange duct tape. Like, you get cat hair on the tape, and then you put the tape on your face. You have a fake mustache, and then you use a marker to draw on the ID to make it add a mustache to the ID. I don't remember what to do. Nor do I know what to do normally. What? Smoke it? No, this is gonna... Okay. If you open that, the kittens will come pouring in. So we need to get this open somehow. I do not know. Look what I caught. Alright, you got a live one. Now we can open it up and see what makes it tick. No, wait. Biggs is guarding all the knives in the kitchen and he won't let anyone near. I don't think cutting kittens up would help much anyway. Oh, you'd be surprised. Yeah, we can't go like down this way. Whoops. It's really weird how the renderer, or the capture or whatever, captures the window behind it when I click out. So, I think we need to get something, but I have no idea what we're trying to do. I mean, other than trying to get in there, but I'm worried it's another pixel hunt. Which I do not want. Oh, right. I guess maybe I need to go have that last dialogue with Davy. I thought it was optional. It didn't seem like it was important, but sometimes you just gotta exhaust all your options. So what's it like being you? What? A bit hectic? Are you taking the piss? No, I just mean, well, when I was 16, all I'd done was avoid work at school and taken the odd suspect pharmaceutical. You're a legend, man. Been to alternate worlds, raised the dead, talked to red balls from space, game we skipped. Bested Russians, giant penguins, and would-be assassins. Been killed in a strange and obtuse manner, tortured by God himself, then escaped from his clutches and resurrected yourself. It's gotta be said, man. You really grab life and by the shoulders and shake it. Well, thanks. Hey, it's the bolt hole spirit, right? Gotta keep each other's spirits up. And Mika said you didn't like me. That's my buddy Melt, and he's just jealous. He's got a thing for Mika, you know? I do now that you've told me. Right. Well, I'm gonna have a scout around. Okay, stay away from the windows. You got it. Where is the loft? Because presumably there would be something in, like, the ceiling that you pop down and there's stairs. Alright, I'm gonna try to look it up. Because I don't know. I don't know if you can hear that train. Don't know if there is a thing for this one, though. Hmm. I don't know if there is a walkthrough. Oh. Alright. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. It says you can go south. Or down from here. But it doesn't... Oh, what? What? Okay. Sure. Well, okay. Oops. Finicky transitions, yeah. Well. Oh, old adventure. I mean, it is an old adventure game, but it's not as old as the old adventure games. But this is. Oh, hi, Elandra. I haven't a clue what that is. Looks like some kind of axe. It's not anything yet. I haven't a. Oops. Elandra, local inventor and longtime girlfriend of Davy Jones, stands at her workbench, forehead wrinkled, hands busy. She bears a striking resemblance to Lady Elvira Wolfgang, who you met during your visit to the Victorian era. Maybe she's some kind of relative? Hey, what is it? Thanks for letting me in. Don't worry about it. I mean, come on. You were in trouble and carrying a wounded man. How many people do you think would turn you away? Well, Vix didn't seem too keen on opening the door. Vix and Biggs had a bad time in the hospital. The kittens caused a lot of damage there. So, you got an ancestor called Elvira, haven't you? What? A lady, I believe. She was married to one of the Wolfgangs back in Victorian times. Flattering as it is, I'm very busy right now. Also, I'm currently involved with Davy. So let's keep the strange and obscure chat-up techniques to a minimum, okay? Are you building something? Uh-huh. A catapult. A catapult? Yes, it's going to hurl us through the air to safety. Did you just use the phrase hurl us to the air and safety in the same sentence? It'll be fine. I'm an inventor. I'm good at this kind of thing. Okay, I trust you. How's the catapult coming along? It goes as it goes. Right. Any theories on the kittens? Well, people often buy cute little kittens, then throw them out once they start growing. Do they? You reckon this is their revenge? Could be. Can't get a grip on the screwdriver. It's too oily. Can you wash it off? Okay. Okay, that's all the oil washed off. Now it's a wet screwdriver. What is going on? Why can't I get my... There we go. It's a slippery wet screwdriver. Still no good. It's all wet now. Try it on yourself, you idiot. The ultimate problem, something is slightly damp. Wipe it on the carpet, like, come on, man. Completely unusable. The mat is too wet. Oh, well, at least they have a reaction to that. Not a reaction to this one. Or, you know, any of the... You have clothes. Fucking... What the fuck? Wait, what? Well, I didn't dry it on... What? Was it just a timer? I didn't dry it on the television. Ah, the bloody screwdriver snapped, really? This would not hold, but there we go. I'm glad that's over. Too oily, too wet, too broken. What am I, Goldilocks? You're talking to yourself. Yeah, I do that. Uh-huh. Everything in this house is extremely damp. Oh, I guess I just have to walk up. It's a large pungent bag of chicken-flavored crisps. I'm actually disappointed the screwdriver ever worked. I was hoping that was a supremely trollish dead end. Change of plans. Use the catapult to fire these crisps instead of us. The kittens are being drawn here by these crisps. We get rid of the crisps, we get rid of the kittens. The kittens want chicken crisps? That's... Did Davy work it out? No, it was me. It was me. So how do you know that? Well, look, this is a serious situation. If you know anything that might help, you have to let me and Davy know. Well, this is all... It's kind of my fault. Explain. The Baron tricked me into getting the Omni Kitten to go close to a zombie, the mayor, so its essence would be drained. Back up. You know the Omni Kitten? Yeah, little. It often comes around here to have a bowl of milk and a tickle under the chin. Once the kitten's essence was weak, the Baron could use this magic stone to take control of it. And once he controlled the Omni Kitten, he controlled every kitten. But why would the Baron want an army of chicken-hating kittens? He doesn't want them to kill every chicken, just the one that killed his brother. The kittens, though. They're kittens, though. They're easily distracted, and I don't think they can tell one chicken from another. You haven't told Davy this? Not all of it. Why not? Well, he frightens me a little. I don't want to get him angry. He's a good kid, but it's hard to have a friendly conversation with someone who could take your head off with a fireball. Okay, you don't have to tell him just yet. Let's get the catapult working first. Alright, how can I help? I'm gonna need something better to use for the arm. I'm using this old tree branch and it's all soggy, far too weak. Everything is damp! See if you can find me anything better, and I'll have a think about what you told me. Then we can both go and talk to Davy, okay? Thanks. I need something long, strong, preferably some kind of cupping on one end. I'm sure there's lots of things like that lying around. That fucking bastard. This is all down to him. I'm gonna kill him. Not now. We need that catapult. But soon. Very soon. I see why this is here. All I found was a spoon. What? It'd work fine if we were tiny. Or if it were huge. You're right, this would be good. Take it to Davy. He might be able to embiggen it. You're not coming? You don't have to mention what you told me. Just keep the conversation on the spoon. Alright. Well, I thought we could get back over there. Okay, we can. It's just opposite sides. Hey, DJ. Could you make this spoon big? Elandra needs a big spoon for the catapult. Oh, okay. Pass it here. Right. The magic words. Bingo! No trouble at all. Thanks. 2 meters. That was not 2 meters in the sprite. Hey, Landra. Great! You get it attached. I have to speak with Davy for a moment. I think he has something we'll need. What? Oh, a tightly coiled spring. I read once that if you drill a tiny hole in a light bulb, then fill it with petrol, then seal the hole, you can make a nasty little bomb. Not saying I'd ever want to. It's just one of those things I know. Nah, I've got a job to do. Well, what else do I need to do? Oh, do I put this in it? Oh, hey guys, what's up? You put those crypts in the catapult and Big Cyril break your arms. What? Why would you? We will? I will? Yes, you will. We discussed this. Oh, never mind. Biggs could snap your arms like a twig, Beardy. He was in Nam. They trained him to do it. Beardy? Nam? Shut up. Look, what's the problem here? Use the catapult to fling away the crisps. The kittens will leave us alone. What's your problem? Yeah, we heard all about your little plans. Yeah, we're going to take these crisps and we're going to give them to the kittens. We're going to give them what they want and then they'll leave us alone. That's not the way kittens work. Yeah, you know all about that. What? We know it was you who caused all this. So either you hand over those crisps now, or things are about to get nasty for you. We'll tell that Davy kid for a start. Think he'll look kindly on it? They'll have you out on the street before you can blink. Look, I know you're just acting like this because you're scared. Shit, we all are. But I'm very busy trying to save all our asses right now, so please just get out of my way. I need to go see Davy and Alandra. We're going nowhere. You don't scare me. Hello, Serenia. That's way bigger than 2 meters. Maybe? I don't think perspective is a strength of this art. Hey, Vix, this scare you? Ah! Ah! Damn it, I told you not to do that. Alright, Biggs, let's take this furry-faced freak out. Furry-faced? Hey, wait! Ah! Drake, do you know what happened to Davy's roll of tape? Drake? No, don't. It's not. Spoing. Safe yet. Davy! Well, I honestly never thought it would end like this. Hurled to my death by 2 paranoid security guards with a giant teaspoon. In a catapult built by the girlfriend of a recently resurrected teenage mage. Who happens to be the descendant of a Victorian lady I fell in love with during a recent trip through time. And all this during a plague of kittens that I'm indirectly responsible for. Should I have seen this coming? Ah, hell. I'm going out. I may as well go with a smile on my face and crisp crumbs down my shirt. Damn it. Coming into land. Ugh. How'd I live? Oh. The tree broke my fall. Come on, Drake. It's just a little double concussion. Walk it off. So, you want some milk or something? Mayor! Omni Kitten! Oh, it's you. Are you both okay? Well, I am. Apart from that missing skull segment and the leg and, you know, general decomposition. He doesn't look so good, though. Jesus, it's writhing like hell. The Baron must be trampling through its brain with his big, clumsy hobnails. And every kitten feels it. Every one. I've been trying to comfort it. It's... You have to get away from it, Mayor. What? Why? No time to explain. It's allergic to you, sort of. Hey, kitty, you hear me? Come on, man. You okay? Sorry, Mayor. I think you'll have to go further. Oh, really? See you later, then. He's gone. You're gonna be okay now, yeah? Speak to me, Omni. Back away from the kitten, Drake. Say, old mate, you're not actually planning on using that thing, are you? No time. I need a clear shot. I don't want to hit you. Wait, surely there's another way! You don't understand. He won't feel a thing. Just trust me. I don't know what you've been through, but this is not the way. Look, we just don't have the time. Whoops. No! Oh, some of the music was from Plurberg. Oh, which is a famous AGS early AGS title. The first really like big AGS game, I feel like, which was probably not very good, but Mary just says, "Well, I'm glad that's over." TM says, "These are actually pretty good by the standards set out by these games." Yeah. All right, we've made it through those two. I think that's basically all the Ron games that I want to play. Those are. There's a few other ones that we could play, but there's a whole bunch of games there that where I'm like, I don't know. There's like 100 games or close to them, um, but especially later on, they are well. I guess a lot of these later ones I haven't actually played, but so I don't know if they're good or not. But I'm kind of guessing that they're not. um, and they don't have my nostalgia for them, so. Okay. All right, everyone. So, thank you for joining me for these series of baffling streams. It was a very interesting trip down memories for me, and for the rest of you, just baffling experience in general, I suppose. um, let's see. So yeah, a little shorter stream today, but tomorrow I should be back to play Imperator or Imperator, whatever. I'm just gonna say Imperator, which I'm very excited to play. Um, Glad that it did work the other night, so I don't have to really worry about that performance too much, since there are a lot of people that have performance issues with it. But there's supposed to be a patch next week for those people. Um, yeah, it's interesting to see games made by little game dev subcultures that pop out. Yeah, yeah, it's and this is as is this because I was around for this one and part of this one. I can, I mean, I know it and I can sort of identify the or talk about the history of stuff and a little bit at least. Yeah, so this is the rest of the schedule. This is also below the stream. You can follow out for notifications when I go live. You can sub for emotes of my cats. Aw, they're being cute, but they split up. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who hung out, chatted. It's fun for me. I hope it is fun for you, and I hope you join me again in the future. Good night.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box,
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again.